Hello and welcome back to Doing Me.
So I don't read you.
Hello, welcome back. I know it's been a long time. We busy.
It's
We got
been a
lots.
long time.
So
Should have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two. Yes, it's been a long time. We've been busy.
yep,
You most of all been busy.
yep. After we'll see after my next trip in come up in July. Other than that, I'll not be doing nothing except for going out to my regular going out to weekends the regular time. Maybe not less because my schedule now I'll be working depending on the weekends like that. So I'll probably be every
You
other
gotta work
weekend.
weekends.
Yes, because
Okay,
for
we ain't gonna talk about that. We'll talk about
mhm,
that later. 'Cause right now I'm ready. I'm about to be mad and go to wherever you work at, even though I don't know what it is, but we don't need to tell. But I'm gonna fight. But anywho, okay. So you're gonna just be barely going out. Got you. Okay.
uh,
Maybe that's good. Maybe
once
that's good. Guess,
a
guess.
week out of the month or something like that, or
Right.
twice, which
Twice.
is probably good because I probably don't do it.
You don't need to be going out
So I be
all
don't
the damn
I'm
time.
doing 2 weeks anyway. I'm up, I'll go out every 2 weeks,
That
so
is true. You do go out like every 2 weeks and then
or something
start
like
to do
that.
that. Because gas prices is fucking high. Everybody about to start being homebodies. They talking about it's hot girl and boy summer. It is. You gonna go hard for everybody go hard for like one weekend or 2 weekends out of the month.
Oh, yep, the one that's up about to go out to the big events. They'll be saving up
That's
just
it.
for the big events.
Right, all that small shit. We've done that for the past years. We good. We see the same. You see the same people. The same scene. Ain't nothing changed. But big events, you there. Is that basically how you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of you there, you went on a amazing. I was so damn low key jealous, but you went on a. I won't say the word jealous. How about envy? That's feel a little bit better. Envious of you having a nice trip. Where did you go? Let these people know.
I went to the hot. Well, it wasn't really. It was kind of hot, but not really hot. Only one day was hot. But I went to Palm Springs, but it was one day that was hot. The other times, it was good to me, like 70s or something. But to them, you know, they're like, oh, this is cold weather. I'm like, oh, I'm from Atlanta, so this 70 weather, this is nice to me. This is perfect to me. To them, like, oh, it's cold and a little chilly. I'm like, oh, I'll take the 70-degree weather in Atlanta or something. But I'm like, that's why, because Atlanta's heat is more humid than theirs. But I like it
Mm-hmm.
though. But I had a good time. It was for like a convention, conference. That's not a convention, a conference.
There's a conference.
So I had a good time. Met some cool people, like some
Mm-hmm.
kind of friends. So next time I go, like some people are from like Chicago. So now I know like some people are from Chicago, and
Mm-hmm.
some are like I met in LA. So I'm gonna go back to LA sometime, and then some is in New York. So
Ooh, okay.
So when I go to New York for July 4th, that
Mm-hmm.
weekend, hopefully I can meet for that little bit. We can meet them or like that for that little weekend. It was fun. Had a good time. I
Mm-hmm.
danced.
Right.
I'm gonna go back another time because one of I guess the door person, she was like, "Oh, I'm like, oh, this is my first time here." She's like, "Oh, how you like him?" I was good
Mm-hmm.
and how stuff. She's like, "Oh, you should come back on during the weekday." Like or the week at the weekends, the week like Thursday to that weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Harry's, and they said, "Oh, that's more is like a busy." And she's like, "Oh, then I most likely won't be working." I'm like, "Okay, bet." I did definitely come in during the weekends toward the weekend part. So I already kind of had somebody to hang out with whenever I come back to Palm Springs who work at the door person. I'm like, "Okay, cool, bet."
And that is amazing. You get the hookup from the door person.
I'm like, "Okay,
Like,
cool." And she's like, "Oh, I'm like more." She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm more
mm-hmm.
fun." Like to be hanging out like when it comes out with more fun. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome.
Now that's a
But
come up.
I would tell you
Mm-hmm.
those unless you go for the happy hours, those
Mm-hmm.
drinks. One of my friends they said they went earlier. Depends on where you go to, like
Mm-hmm.
Harry's. Those drinks are expensive.
Yes, they
The
are. They
food out of nowhere, like the restaurants are by the hotel place, expensive. I'm like, okay, now y'all giving some. So I'm like, wait a minute.
it's very expensive, and yep. Now that everything's went up, last time I went to that mug, it wasn't expensive, but it was kind of like, huh, this ain't Atlanta prices. But yes,
That's what I was like. I'm gonna let me go back to Atlanta with my $5 drinks. But
right.
that was only the special happy hour. Before that, no Atlanta time. Every like a majority of the time is $5 of the drinks
During
anytime,
happy hour. So Atlanta got it. Atlanta got it right when it comes
all
to
day,
happy hour.
all
Uh,
almost all. Mm-hmm.
so everybody else they have happy pay more of an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cause I was like, oh, let me go back to Atlanta and get my $5 cranberry vodka.
It shouldn't be happy hour from those other places that are that expensive. It should be why is this so fucking expensive hour? Like, come on.
So they get you come early. So you be, oh, let me
Mm-hmm.
spend a little $5. Oh, I'm good. Then you be staying and then get you like, I'm gonna get some more drinks and it be costing like, oh, $10. Oh, that's good, $10. I'm already drinking. I want another. See, that's how they get you.
That's how they get you. Just like how hoes get you. Mm-hmm. They always gonna get you. They make it one way and then they get you, and then it's a total different way. They became a nice hoe to a fucking demon hoe. But yep, I get what you're saying. So what bar like how was their music?
Oh, it
Like
depends.
club wise.
So, because I only went to two of the bars.
Okay.
Harry's is basically, well, I don't know. She told me that the music is different on the Thursday in the week, like the weekend vibe, Thursday, Fridays. They have different DJs or something like that. So when I went, maybe because it was the conference I went to, it was more like the regular gay rave music that plays it, but it's kind of mixed.
Right.
Then I went across the street called Chill
Mm.
Bar. Now
Hold on,
they,
not the hold on. That was funny. I'm sorry. Not the do 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 do. But go ahead. You went to what bar? That
I
was
went to the
funny.
Chill Bar.
Uh-huh.
They had like a DJ playing. Well, they both had DJ playing, but that DJ, she was a female DJ, and she was playing regular music,
Mm.
like
Okay.
regular music. That's when I was really dancing and doing all my little voguing stuff. So that's where I was doing that. Chill, the Harry's, I was just vibing, doing this drinking, yeah.
You and these sound effects is on point because I am imagining the club and it has like all the neon lights and people just like jumping like this and they have like stuff on their wrists or their necks and they just like doot
No,
doot doot. But
it
okay.
wasn't like, yeah, that one. The Harry's it has is cool because it kind of like they have a setup where you could play Smash Bros
Uh-huh.
on like a brick wall on the wall, so like you could do it on the other side of the bar. The
Oh.
main bar, they have a sidebar that's by like the dance area. Then they have like the
Ooh.
big different games. Like you got the uh what's it called? The game that you have to
Hall ball or when you have
you
to
have to do
throw.
the you have to tap it. What's the I forgot the name of it. When you have the logs, yeah, tap it. You got to put one in by itself. I can't think of the name right now.
I can't think of these like logs and tap it. When it
You know
come
when
to
you have to
you,
pull it out one by one and put it stack it back on top.
I don't know the way you talking about one on one pulling it in sacks. I don't know. You talking about dicks and balls?
That was not shown at the. Well, let me know. I don't know if it was not at the club because I wasn't playing ticket. They had that game.
Okay.
What's the game? Now gonna be.
I don't know what
Now
the
gonna be
game you talking
stuck on
about.
the game that is called.
Mm.
They kind of had another game called. It's kind of like Tetris. That kind of
Okay,
game.
okay. I'm
And then
following.
they had Yahtzee as well. They had a different one. So they had like those three different big, like the big setup games, so you could play like that way, a big version of them.
Okay.
Now I'm want see. Look, now I want to know what's the game called.
I want to know too, and I'm pretty
Uh,
sure the audience want to know
I
because
bet you because
if
I
y'all
bet
don't,
you
what y'all
once I
need
know
y'all
the
to do,
name,
yes,
you'll
when
figure
y'all,
out what it is.
yes, we'll figure out. But I want in the audience, please, if anybody
Mhm.
know what this name of this game is, please make sure y'all put it in the comments.
Oh, Jenga. See, thank you. See, I told you I
Okay,
knew what it was called,
I didn't know.
but you don't understand what I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about.
talking about the woods. Yeah, man.
See,
All you had to do
Toshi.
is
Now
tell
you
me
can
the
understand what I'm talking
taller.
about. We gotta pull out
That
the log and put
okay,
it on
but
top,
you
and you gotta
say,
type it. See,
but you should have said if it
see.
was like a tower that you
I just,
put
but
the tower game, or you
I
should say the
explained it the
game that
same way
we
though.
have. How
I
about you say
explained it the same way though.
why don't you say the game that I have that
I
we
didn't know
have?
that you.
How
I
about
forgot
that?
about it.
See, if you would have said, the game that you have, and then if you pull the wood out the wrong or the chip, and then it all falls.
But I explained it though. I see, but when I say Jenga, the words I said, the clues, it made you think, yeah, that's true. So whatever, same difference.
It is true, but I couldn't think at first because I didn't know.
Why'd you take your mind off the gutter, Tiffy?
Because
How about that?
I don't know if my mind could ever be out the gutter, but I get it. It's not in the gutter. Why people say take your mind out the gutter? Because the gutter is nasty and dirty. But goddamn, we all do the nasty shit, unless you're celibate. Yeah. But what? Okay, but what was the good? And I won't say the bad, but how about the good and the bad that you felt of just the experience or just going out there? Because this is the first time you've been out there. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so what do you take the top 3 good things and the top 3 not so good?
Ooh, top 3. Let me see. Well, okay, I would say like the people.
Okay,
that's good. Nowhere. It is so nice to them.
That's very good, especially in the society we're living in right now. Okay,
I think maybe because they're kind of by because Harry's a gay bar, so probably like that little bit area like gay adjacent to a lot of people are like kind of gay-ish like that, or like
okay,
like that.
So that's number 1. What's another one? A good, because I know you're gonna get to the not so good because I think you told me a story about the first time that happened. So, anyways, but what's the second or 2 more things if you can think of?
Okay, I'm gonna say in general, the weather's like how it is will probably be in Florida. It's always the one nice weather.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's probably good, like for the most part. That's all the weather before, but for the most part, it's like all one.
Okay.
Let's see.
And one or the other, something that you really enjoyed,
Let's see.
Or you can keep it at that because you kind of really explained it earlier.
Yeah,
that stuff is fun.
All go together because with the
that's true.
The bars together.
That's the
first time going to the conference, which made new friends. So that's probably a good plus. Where I'm definitely going next year. So
there you go. Okay, so you met new people.
Yep.
And then people are very kind overall. And then the experience of within the bar and having fun. Okay, so whatever could be bad. You don't have to, not so good. You don't have to give me 3, but if you don't have 3, but hopefully you don't, because what was some not bad or do you have any like experience?
Only, let's see, 1.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just because the person who was being stupid called me
derogatory word.
Yeah. But that was just the one out of the whole night that I went that one time on the Tuesday. That was at the end of the night, but when everybody was about to leave. But that was at the coast. But I had a fun time the other time, but
they just mad because that person, if they said that because low key they want to slide in your DMs, and I bet that motherfucker's on Grindr, because to me any male that is bothered by another male that is just living their own life and not paying no fucking attention to them, because you're not doing nothing to no one. You secretly want to live that life or be those people, or envy that you can't be who you want to be because you're living most likely for your fucking family or whatever religion you believe in. I think so. Because, like, for instance, I don't give 2 fucks about heterosexuals to be mean to them.
No.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? They exist. Like, what the fuck would I go out my way and be mean to a heterosexual woman or man? They're living a fucking life.
Yep.
It doesn't have nothing to do with me. So I just wish some of y'all heterosexuals that are listening to this, or people who are heterosexuals and they're not as open-minded like y'all motherfuckers. I hate that word open-minded, to be honest. Ain't no fucking open-minded. It's just being a real person. If they're not a real person like you, then they're slow. Because, like, it's not, what I eat don't make you what? Shit. Vice versa. So anyways, that person kick rock. I'm pretty sure he's on Grindr. He's giving me Grindr energy. Trust me.
The way I was looking, I did have my little shirt that said "thought" in my pink shorts. So I guess he wanted something.
That's
But
what I'm telling you. Hold on. What did you have on?
I have my little black dot shirt in my pink skirt,
Skirt
which
and
was
what?
the one that was the high up.
The high up, right? And you were
Yeah,
showing them and them nice legs that you have, because you do have some nice
yeah,
legs.
that's what he up.
Your legs are, I don't know, our DNA from our parents didn't give me legs like that. But no, I get that I have cute basketball legs, so cute is okay. But you got them legs, so there's a difference. That's all. He wanted to show his ass in front of his friends to prove that he's not. That to me, that proves to me that you
And it
are.
was funny because I don't know why he didn't do it because nobody heard him.
He wanted you to hear him so he can look and he can get eye contact and then he gonna wink and like slide over here. No.
Because I don't know
Anyways,
because all the other friends were about to leave, so I don't know why he. I'm like, okay, I guess.
because he mad he ain't had nobody to go home to. See, you say everybody's leaving, right? It was the end of the night. Clubs are even. He mad he ain't got nobody to go lay up with. That's all. That with that. But that's good. That sounds fun. Because I've been, but it was years ago. I'm pretty sure it changed. But I don't know now. Nowadays, anybody can be gay. They had a gay mayor. I think that was a time. So I was like really like, oh my goodness. This is some years ago. And you don't really hear too much of with politicians that are openly out gay. So that was like, wow. And they were openly male gay mayor. I was like, oh, that's where it's at. So that's different. I don't know. Do we really nowadays? Do you rather even hear politicians that are gay? No, you don't really hear that, do you? An out politician. I don't know. That made me think about that. Especially nowadays in this Congress and this world we live in, I don't think I've ever really heard of a, because it would be everywhere normally, This congresswoman or congressman is gay or Senate is gay. Mm. But cool. That sounds like a
Yeah,
cool trip.
I only know two people off my top of my head that are,
Well, I know
but other
the
than them, that they've been,
yes,
yeah, I don't know other people.
it's rare. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really hear it
Mhm.
so much. So back when I went, of course it was extra rare. So I was like, damn, okay. But oh, cool. That sounds cool with your trip. So
Ooh,
what?
I just read because I was on my computer. You do the little new tabs, and
Hmm.
they had a little for Microsoft or the not Microsoft. Yeah, the yes, Microsoft. No, what's it called? What's the browser called?
The
Uh,
Google
Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer. Yeah.
I
Okay.
wish I say Microsoft. That's the where my brain's at. They had a little, how they have Bing, different things like articles, and
Uh-huh.
I saw that for Atlanta. That I think it's this weekend or something that they're about to be working on 285
Yes.
of
So
the because for FIFA, I'm guessing.
yes, it's for FIFA. And
Yep.
speaking of that, they're starting because they're supposed to do it last weekend, which I wish they would have did it last weekend. But they did not because they're saying it was forecast of rain. So yes, they are shutting down 285, which for those who are not locally known within this, it's any major highways in y'all city that everybody has to go on that major highway to do and go places.
I think it's like
Even if you do side streets, you
so. I think
still have to do the major highway somehow if you do it around in a circle. So,
yeah, I
yes.
think it's from like one. Cause I think it's like the half. It's only like the one from someplace to someplace. I forgot which.
Yeah, so it's like it's for
I forgot what's the name.
285 if you're coming off on a north end and a south end to get into the city.
Yeah,
That's going to be done. Like it's just they're doing the construction the whole way, but what's going to fuck it up is everyone
gonna have to try to
got
find
to
a
have to
different.
do a detour and go somewhere
Yep,
else.
that's gonna make
So
it all
it's going to
traffic.
make it so freaking crazy in traffic. So like for instance, I had a set that I was just going to go to just do something new to try out within at the underground, right? Underground Atlanta. And so now I was just going to I'm hanging out in this, period. And the interesting part is because I know the streetways of things and Lyft or Uber drivers should now know the streetways. But sometimes you got to tell them motherfuckers how to go the streetways, right? 285 on both north and south. And there's like after, regular traffic, five-ish, right? 5 o'clock. Sometimes you get like slow this. I mean, wasn't nobody moving. And I saw looking over the bridge, how you can look over and see when you cross over, both sides was just shut down. But what I saw is someone that I know, that he doesn't, he has a business down in Little Five Points, and that's where I normally do it. Mike's at he's having a block party, by the way, next weekend. So if anybody hearing this, y'all, next Friday down in Little Five Points is going to be a big ass block party for events and his birthday, whatever. But so I saw later, I guess on Threads, it might not have been Threads, but just on IG, it was shut down because somebody, I guess, got in a car accident or their car and it exploded. So that was another thing that was going on with traffic. So that's crazy. And I gotta go and see my ballers this weekend. That is called Angel Reese. So the Dream, if y'all don't know, is within sports. Atlanta Dream for the WNBA are playing against who is the face of the WNBA. I don't care if y'all want the CC. No, the only CC that I know that's amazing, her name is Kennedy Carter, because she plays for the Aces. So I get to see them play with Asia Wilson. Asia motherfucking MVP all the date Wilson. So it's going to be good. I don't know how I'm going to get there, because guess what? The game was at 3:30 when I purchased these tickets a long time ago, right? Why is they changed the game? And if I wasn't watching the basketball, well, they did send me an email because I have the ticket. But if I wasn't recently watching the WNBA game earlier this week in the midweek, they're showing the schedules and who's playing. You know how they have TV broadcast schedules and like upcoming next week we have blah blah blah. There's like the Atlanta Dream versus the Aces at 1:30 or 1 o'clock. I was like, huh? That game at 3:30. What they talking about? And I went on ESPN and looked. Yeah, the game is at 1:30. They didn't change it. It's probably because the stupid road stuff. They said, let's set this game early. So, yeah. And it's sold out.
When's the game?
This Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So, upcoming Sunday. So, by the time y'all hear this, the game has already been over with. But the game is Sunday. And the thing that I just saw yesterday when I was out, just looking like, because to get an alert about the game too. This woman, they moved it from where they play at a smaller location to the State Farm Arena where the men play. The game is sold out. But it's not just this game sold out. 6 of the games that have been moved there are sold out, and they've been sold out weeks ago. So y'all can't tell me there ain't no Reese effect. It's obvious. It is what it is, y'all. Regardless who you like, regardless who you are, these young ladies had moved the pen they moved the needle. You know what I'm trying to say? But again, they didn't have as much access. Like, they didn't have networks. Even when I played, like, it's just like if y'all gave us more TV deals, how you gonna know about you have a great material or a great brand or something if it's not shown nowhere? Does that make sense? Nobody's gonna know about it. So once y'all start showing their games on TV and national television and showing it on social media and just like that, wouldn't more people be tapped in? Because we can ball. We ball out. We even dunking now. But if people have no fucking idea what they're doing, how are they going to have any people come to the games? So, yeah, that's what's looking for. So I don't know if we're going to do that. The game is at 1:30, so I'm going to probably get me a ride or something at 10 o'clock in the morning. And sit somewhere that opens up for breakfast. And then go another place to have for lunch and then get there. That's what the fuck you got to do. But anywho, yes. So what TV shows? Let's live about this. Is there any good new TV shows you got out that you liked? Or your current ones?
It's
That's my sports edition. I apologize. I'm gonna go back. So the NBA is they're going into the playoffs, and they will most likely it's going to be, I don't know, honestly speaking, but it's Detroit Pistons. They were the number one seed, and they're like holding on to like try to close out against Cleveland Cavaliers. And then you have the Spurs versus OKC, and OKC is Oklahoma Thunder. They won last year the championship, but the Spurs has made it because Wibby, the one who's like 7'2", that came over from France, he plays for the Spurs. But anywho, that's enough about sports. I don't really like to talk about the men as much because we always been talking about man sports for beginning of time. Do you remember the time? Okay. But no, what TV show?
I know The Boys just came recently. Was just 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. I think that's what happened for that one. That's what I'm really keeping up with, I think, for TV shows.
I'm hurt on The Boys. They done fucked around and found out. I'm hurt by I love The Boys. You know I love The Boys. We love The Boys, right? I mean, you love The Boys, the boys. But I'm saying the TV the older boys, just so y'all know. Boys. Yep. Grown men. That's what you love. But they it may be a spoiler alert, so if you guys have not watched the last episode of The Boys by when y'all
this
hear
time,
this,
when it comes out on next Wednesday, you should have it. It should be the next. It should be the next.
no,
episode.
that's true. So I'm fucking pissed. So I'm talking about it anyways. That they didn't killed off my guy. I'm fucking pissed. But some tell me maybe they'll do something to give him some type of injection and he come back alive. I don't know. But he doesn't have any powers. He's just a fucking regular human being. But I think low key in my heart, I want it to be like they did not know he had a particular power because of what he did in his past. Remember how he was as a hit? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I don't know. I'm just hoping for that because it hurt my heart.
I don't think so, Tiffany. I'll
Okay. He not gonna come back?
I don't think so.
Oh, I literally screamed and I was mad. And then I walked into another room. Then I went to the bathroom and I think about a tear almost came out because that's how hurt I was. Because he is the one who was always helping to figure out how to do things with chemicals wise. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why I was hurt too. Because I'm like, now how the fuck they gonna get rid of this fucking crazy ass Homelander? Oh, but yeah, I'm looking forward for the next episode. But a good series that I watched that I'm like behind on, like you said, we've been busy. Shoot, life been lifing, and we've been busy. Is the dang, I can't even think of the name. There is a spinoff of the Handmaid's Tale, The Testament. That's what. Oh, excuse me, I just burped, y'all. I was drinking my water, my lemon water. If y'all don't know, if lemon water will cleanse your body out and it's a detox, so it make you belch or it make you shit. But anywho, The Testament. That is good. You should look, but it's kind of like how The Boys is right now. And The Testament is really speaking of what we're dealing with in real life time. Does that make sense?
No.
You haven't watched The Testament, so of course you'll know for that part. But that's really what it's showing. What we're dealing with in politics and society. Because The Boys is definitely on it. Who is Homelander? Shitty man that wears diapers. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. And he has his powers that he has that everyone is so afraid of him that he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Now, in real life, the shitty diaper man, he has so much stuff on people because he's been around for the longest, and I've been wondering when is he going to be singing to the church start singing and the birds start singing for him to go. But anyhow, he has so much dirt on people he can blackmail them, because you wonder, like, why isn't nobody have some outrage? We should be more outraged in society. You get what I mean? It's like we're like numb because we're dealing with our own bullshit to try to survive, because everything's up. Prices is up. Everything's up. People are losing their jobs. Nobody's hiring. So you be so in tune with your own self that we are not outraged about these motherfuckers that are in power been eating babies. You get what I'm trying to say? They've been molesting babies. They've been killing babies. That's like, we should be more outraged by this, but we're not. So that's how I think about with Homelander, because the people there are not outraged because they're so fearful of him. Remember how they did the movie to go see the snippet of it and have the psychics to read people's mind who's really being honest, how they feel about his movie. Yeah. And then if you're not really being serious and not fear saying you believe in it, they basically about to take you off and murder you or do something to you.
Oh, yeah.
And so in the Testament, for those who might have watched Handmaid's Tale, it's the same similarities of dictatorship. They're men who take over everything. You can no longer have your cell phone. You can do anything. And then they were killing off people one by one and doing the execution style in front of people. And that does nothing but what? Put fear in you, right? Then you have to be trained to do certain stuff. And they always say under thy eye, meaning that God looks at everything and follows you, and you have to do exactly was it because of the religion. That's what we deal with in society now. Like, they telling us what the fuck be really going on because they in Hollywood. Well, Hollywood. So there's some of the shit when they be writing, they know what they've seen. You get what I'm saying? Like, they be trying to tell us as regulars. But yeah, those are the good series you look into, but what's going on. Speaking of him, did you see that one motherfucker congressman that he said on national TV in press conference that he helped the Supreme Court get rid of the 14th Amendment?
Oh, no.
Yeah, look that up. That's what I'm saying. If more people know that. Do you know we know what the 14th Amendment is? All us black people is fucking done. That helped us to have the rights to just be able to vote, the rights to be able to even be known as a fucking citizen of a U.S. citizen. I don't think people are really paying attention to this shit. So yeah, the ICE people came and did whatever the fuck they did to people. And if you feel like, oh, I'm not them, I'm safe. No, they coming after everybody until we do something. So I don't know, why the gang members and these young YN, and I don't like to use that word, but I call them young YLS, they young lost souls. Why don't these YLSs go the fuck off on them peoples, not regular people that look like you? Because we lost. But yeah, that's what I have for that.
Because they can't pay stuff for either. So they struggling too. So
you know what?
Struggling too, so they can't pay.
That part.
So it's like, what?
So they only gonna hurt their own little part of the environment that they see because they're struggling. They're not about to go nowhere outside of their environment. You got a good point. But we need somebody who got money to take them outside of the environment to figure shit out. How about that? Get your ass in a Waymo. Speaking of Waymo, we need fucking way less. We don't need no more Waymos. Way less. We don't need no Waymos. I saw recently they had terrorized a neighborhood in a cul-de-sac. I don't know. You got to look that up. It's 50 of them that they drive up and down their cul-de-sac throughout the whole day and early in the morning. And then then the location of the residents. It's not us, certain people. You know what I'm talking about. So them pink toes said, we tired of this. Normally they surveillancing us. They're being surveillance. I'm telling you, it's everybody. Y'all ain't say shit because y'all thought it was just black people and brown people that's getting surveillance and being treated horrible. Nope, they doing y'all now, finally. You see the shit? So they're going up and down the neighborhood constantly, and they're saying this at the point it's like 50 of them in a row. And then a scary part I saw, like, look it up, y'all. Y'all look this up. It's on, you can look it up anywhere. Just Google it, whatnot. You can look it up on y'all TikTok. And I'm going to talk about TikTok. It made me think about that. TikTok, IG, whatever y'all choose to. They're even now going up and down the street like maybe 5 miles an hour, right? Then the next time they come around, they're doing 10 miles. The next time around, these motherfuckers doing 20 miles. You can't do no, then they're doing 30 miles. You can't do that in no small, like in a neighborhood, just going up and down a street. They kept speeding up. So what they did, you know, the when neighborhoods and they have that little sign like a turtle that says kids are around or present to slow down, and it's like a little sign that you can put up.
Oh yeah,
they put that there, and they all stuck because they don't know where to go because they're not real people. Ain't nobody driving the goddamn car, so they don't even know how to get out. They're just going like robot. So yeah, that's interesting. But speaking of TikTok, could you remember when I said I removed myself from TikTok, which TikTok was for me to get more people out to see with me where I do with comedy, you know, and my skits and stuff, to get myself out there for people, not just locally. Now y'all understand what they doing. They taking all their monies, all these creators. I told them the moment they changed those laws and permission, I canceled that shit, deactivated everything. But those who are making money for being creators, and that's their main job, you know, they're getting hurt because now they got the AI saying that you're not the original creator. And it's got to the point somebody's just driving in their car and they'll take their stuff down and say, you're not the original creator. That's their way. And then they take all your money and your funds because they're saying you're not the original person. They told them. But y'all keep doing on the tick-titty-tockety talk because they now in y'all pockety pockets. But I think that's fucked up though. Because somebody who is the original creator in TikTok, we've been seeing this, that do a dance move and set up stuff, you know. Then there's a little Becky that will look into the dance move and then she'll say that she does it and she created it and she did not. We've already had to deal with that in the past. Now AI fucking with y'all. But it's fucking with everybody. But yeah. You still do TikTok?
Yeah.
But you're not out there.
I don't have a post. Well, I did, but that was like a long time ago. When was the last time? I just go there to see what my other friends what they posting.
Right. It's okay if you go see.
When was the last time I did it? Oh, when I did the Cardi B thing. So that was almost a month ago since I posted.
There, see, so you in a good
Instagram that they have now for the you probably didn't update it.
I didn't see it.
A little.
Let me thank you.
The instance.
Yes, I did see the instance because you want to know why I saw the instance? Because you instantly scared the fuck out of me. Because I pulled up my IG one day and then your face is like, ah! Because it's so fucking, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it was just a huge face that once I opened it up and I was like, and all you doing is you're making a regular face. But it was like, it threw me off because I was like, what the fuck is this?
And we go on the messages and you see, what's the thing?
Yes, it just popped up your face. Pow! Now, what I don't know about instance, let me know. Is it that you just doing that and you select what friend you want to see? Because I had a couple other people like that. Or is it just in general when you post the instant?
It's just like how regular Instagram, you just post on your page, like how it is for on your story.
Okay.
Or you do that or your close friends. It's just something that's something like instant, like it's saying
instant from okay.
Just to post on your message, yeah. So you just do your friends or your close friends.
Because that's why I was like, so you got to select who you want to see it, or it just automatically it does it by the algorithms of who your close friends are and regular friends.
It's just you can do your friends in general, just the people you follow back, or your close friends, the ones you select to be on your close friends. That's the green. Right, with a green circle when you do your stories and only your people that you select can see your stories. So it's like regular Instagram, but it's just for
right. Okay. I went and because one of the guys I've always followed because I'm plant based and his name is Badass Vegan. He made a post yesterday or so. And it was funny because he's like, if you don't want to open up your phone to somebody looking like this, and he has like his nostrils all up close to the face or this, and he was like, this is how you deactivate it. And I hurry up and made sure that I did that off and deactivate it. So if any of y'all want to know how to get rid of that, y'all go to my page and Tiffy Tool Time on IG, and I had shared it to take that shit off because I can't do it. You go to your settings, and I don't know off the top of my head, but you got to go to your settings, and then it's another location, and then it goes to that one. Because what's the name of it called? Constant or something? What's the name of it? Instance. And you'll see instance, and you toggle that motherfucker to the right. So you say off. I don't want that shit. Bye. Nope. And the thing about that security is opposite of what normally thing is. Normally you toggle to the left if you want something off, like on your phone, iPhones, Androids. IG is different. You got to toggle them up right to it saying green. Like they're backwards. I don't know. I'm like, huh? But that's how you turn it off. So now I don't see nobody's face all up in my face. But you were cute though. Your face was cute, but it did scare the fuck out of me. Then I had another one. He's a comedian, and he sent about 5, and he's showing them different closeness up. And I'm like, okay, now y'all doing too much. I can't. But it just scared me. And but I guess it's cute. I mean, it's just your face. It only allows you to do that. Because I'm starting to think people gonna start showing other stuff and
no,
in the instance.
It's just like your regular. It's like regular post on your reels or your story. So it's just
no. I'm saying you're right. You can just you can take a picture of anything.
Yeah, basically, this is how you can just do regular.
Well, imagine somebody doing an instant dick pic. See, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna start.
Well, I mean, you probably still could do that with your close friends. So you could probably still be doing that with the story. So nothing different,
right? But the stories is different. It is different because it comes up in your face on your phone, straight up, like instant. Like the word instant. Instant means it's like fast, right? I mean, being right instant to you, like ski. Wow. So it's not like a regular picture. It comes over like and straight to your face. So that's interesting. Have you got a lot of people in general that using it as your friends or not?
No, really? Yeah. I'm looking like every time I go to my messages, I see who's doing the little instance. I'm like, oh, baby. So you're cool.
Okay. That's cool.
It's like they want to do on like the reel just to be on there for. I don't know how long it stays. It does not. I don't think it stays.
It don't tell how long.
No, it doesn't stay. It's like once you look at it, it's gone.
Once you look at it, it goes away. So it's basically they're trying to do a Snapchat.
Which might as well because
that's what I'm saying. That's Snapchat, right?
Just have everything on here like with basically.
They're trying to put everything. Okay.
Yeah, but that Snapchat, you could probably go back and redo it for Snapchat until like 24 hours. But the instance is once
done.
you look at it, it's done.
Done. Like it goes instant. Away. That's why it's instant.
Only you could go back into your own ones and see your own.
Got you. So once the receiver sees it, you can't see it again because that makes sense. Because when I clicked on it, I mean, I didn't click like I clicked on the face paint. It was there, and I hit it. That makes sense, and I never saw it again.
Yep.
Okay.
No, yep. So
it's a one-hitter sitter.
Yep.
Got you. So if you want to be in my business, I want to post, but real quick, you can't see. Once you click on it, that's all I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Good thing, IG, I guess. But I disabled that shit. I turned it off. But I'm glad that y'all back with us. We will, moving forward. We always will. You'll hear from us. We have it moving now. Y'all hear from us now. Y'all see it. We have it post. We'll be doing what? Twice a month? We're bi-weekly, right? Are we doing that? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, every. Mm-hmm.
So y'all hear from us again. That's why I gave y'all a little bit of longevity this time. Because it was good. But I have something I wanted to share before we go off that I'm going to send to you because I don't think I've sent it to you yet. What happened to me yesterday. First, let me get a plug. If y'all anybody is coming to visit in Atlanta, go to Daiquirieville. I know y'all probably have seen on IG, but they have changed it. It's in the underground. So Underground Atlanta. Daiquirieville. And of course, you got to go through the metal detector because it's at a different section in underground, outside, and then it's inside. They have opened it up And I think because they had bought the building next to it, it's so fucking amazing. And it's a vibe. And they're, since speaking of earlier when you said happy hour, their happy hour is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And by the time you get there like 8, it don't matter. It's like the vibe of if it's like people come out, later at the club, it's already there. And the happy hours are $5 fucking. So you got the big daiquiris that they give you in regular shots of regular drinks or whatever the fuck you want. Then, of course, if you guys are still hookah, they do have hookahs, but I don't see a lot of people doing them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not all over the hookah. So I think hookah is starting to slow down. Thank you, Jesus, gods, to the flowers, to your ancestors, whatever. Damn, because, but it's a vibe. You can go and sit wherever you choose to sit, and then they let you go outside of the part right there. You can't leave the premises, but a lot of places here in Atlanta, you can't leave. Certain places you can. You can get a drink and to go. They have it like how it is in New Orleans, but it's only certain places allow that. So they don't allow you to leave, but you can keep your daiquiri thing, because it's plastic. Because you pay for that, whatever. So you can take it home or whatever. It was so fun. So that was on any Daiquiriville. I think the happy hours are on Fridays from 6 to 10. And a lot of people that I met, they were from out of town. I'm like, oh, you from? They're like, no, we here visiting. We leave on Sunday. Or we leave tomorrow. I'm like, God damn. This is a vibe. But it was so cool. And I had, like I said, I did, because they do comedy under there, underground comedy. And it's on the other section that's over there, like where pizza place is. Where MJQ is.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's cat a corner to that. So if you walk straight in MJQ, you go to the right. So to the left, and they'll show it. And there's a big old thing that'll say underground. Now the one that's straight forward, they had an event in a party. Remember, you've been there before. That different people do different events there. The one that you go on the underground, you go straight.
Oh, yeah.
So people do their different rage party or whatever party it may be. It was on and popping then. But yeah, but what I wanted to share really touched my heart, because these two people were coming and they sat and people were on mics, and then they were about to go. It was a couple, and I ran them down. I was like, no. Like I said, no, I'm gonna be on the mic, because I told them when I turned to them, said, I'm like, y'all gonna stay? I said, I'm be on the mic. They're like, you are when? I said, I'm be up there like soon. And then they eventually, one of them was just had booed somebody. Like, she was like, okay, she over this stuff. Previous people, okay, right? Not knocking anybody. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying everybody has a different way that they like and receive comedy, right?
Yeah.
So they're leaving. I go run them down like, hey, I'm about to be next. I promise y'all. And then they're like, I said, come on, y'all stay for me, because I just wanted them to see my comedy. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've been I feel, and I'm speaking on this, being gaslighted. I have, in the comedy field here in Atlanta. And I'm speaking on it, and I don't give a fuck no more, because I see the same people who've been doing stuff for like 10 plus years, 15, y'all still in the same places that I'm at. I've only been doing it a year and a half, about to be 2. Now people be knowing my name. I go places, or I go to these places. You have other people run up, hey, Tiffy Tool Time. That makes me feel good that now that people do know me and they like what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm not saying, because I'm not corny, okay? I'm not the best, because I still have room to grow, and I know that. But they sat there. I'm going to send this, and I'm going to upshare it too. They gave a testimony, basically, and they were real. They ain't doing nothing. You'll see it. And for this man to tell me, and they're older, and she was from Boston. I think he's originally from Atlanta. Fresh new comic that he's seen that's raw, authentic. And he pulled me to the side, and when I talked to him, to say, don't ever change who you are when you be on that big screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me want to cry. You get what I'm saying? Because he was being real, and he told me to, you still have room to grow. He's being real to even say room to grow. Keep trying. He said, but you have a personality about you that you catch people and you pull them in and you get the audience. And that's the main thing that you do as a comedian. If you can't get the audience to be engaged, he said, you just did that by when you said, hold on, I'm about to be on mic. Y'all gonna stay? Y'all should stay. He was like, from there, you locked in. He said, because it's your personality. But I'm going to show it and share it. And it bothered me because I know it bothers you as my brother, and I love you for always supporting me. But certain people that just play in my face. I'm not going to kiss anybody's boo-boo or play these games. And I've already have a lot against me because I'm black. That's the first thing you're going to notice about me is I'm black, regardless, because I never can change that. I'm a woman and I'm gay plus. I had to put that gay plus in there. And I have 3 strikes against me, but that doesn't change if a person's talented. And that's why I feel like a lot of people here don't really move nowhere because they fucking gatekeep. And I'm letting it be known. And for y'all to hear this, fuck y'all. Because I gotta start, I'm about to start, I'm at the point, I'm not whatever, but fuck y'all, because y'all play in my face. So what I did is we moved the needle, right? We always do this, doing me so I don't read you. So I'm reading a lot of these motherfuckers. Fuck y'all, playing in my face. So what we do, our own funny people in the living room. Because I'm not about to kiss people's ass. I'm just going to use what God has provided to me and what my ancestors and spiritually what has taught me. Always been genuine. I've been this way since I was a kid. Do my own shit. Because I'm not about to kiss y'all asses just to be on the same shit that you see the same people and they fucking corny. So let that be known. But that's the story I want to share. So if people play in y'all face, know y'all worth, know how amazing you are. Everybody's hurting in this world. Don't ever give up. If somebody don't feel that you're good in whatever craft that you're trying to do in, you believe in yourself because you are good. A lot of times when people play in your face, it's because they know you are good and they don't want you to do better than them. Let's be honest. So find another way. Because when one door closes, goddamn 10 of those other doors is going to open. And that's what I got to say. And a lot of them girls had their legs open. And some of them boys got them booty holes. Okay, let me stop. Okay.
Because you got about a minute because I'm hungry. And you keep, I'm really trying to let you go, but I'm trying to get my food. So
love you. I know. What we going to say? Go ahead and end it.
Yes, you go find me on Instagram at Herdis13. That's it.
And you can find me I'm on IG and YouTube. Tiffy Tool Time. TIFFI Tool and Time. Because it's time for us to go.
See you guys later.
We love you. Bye.